Chess Act 3, Chapter 9, Crazy Chess. So today we're going to hear a story about King Chomper, but unlike our other stories, today's story is going to be a little different, a little strange, and a little silly. Let's all keep track of how many strange and silly things happened today to our friend King Chomper. Well, King Chomper woke up this morning, normally when he wakes up in the morning, and he let out a great big giant yawn. Well, but this morning was different. King Chomper let out the smallest, tiniest, teeniest yawn in the world. King Chomper looked out his bedroom window. The sun was setting and it was getting dark. King Chomper scratched his head because something already seemed a little silly. However, since he had just woke up, he thought he should have breakfast. He ran downstairs to his favorite room in the castle, the kitchen, where Chef Squishy Feet was there waiting for him. Chef Squishy Feet said, "Good evening, King Chomper. For dinner, we're going to have pizza." King Chomper checked his watch to make sure it was the morning, and it was, so he was confused. King Chomper thought Chef Squishy Feet had said something silly, so he asked him, "Chef Squishy Feet, can you repeat what you just said?" "Good evening, King Chomper. We're going to have pizza for dinner." "What? Pizza? For dinner? What's going on? Isn't it morning?" "Well, King Chomper, would you like your normal order of 100 pizzas for dinner or not?" Well, you know what, Chef Squishy Feet? I'm not that hungry." Wait a minute. King Chomper wasn't hungry? What was going on? Something silly was happening, and King Chomper had to figure it out. He knew who he had to ask. Bee and Bop, the bishops. King Chomper ran super duper fast out of the castle and found Bee and Bop. Bee was dressed all in red and was eating a bowl of cherries while drinking a cup of cranberry juice. And she said, "Hello, King Chomper. Could I interest you in a tomato?" She was wearing a red shirt, red pants, red socks, and red shoes. She even changed the color of his hair red. King Chomper couldn't believe it. King Chomper looked over to Bop, who was drinking black coffee and eating dark chocolate. Bop had on black clothes too, a black shirt, black pants, black socks, and black shoes. He had even changed the color of his hair to black. Well, that was strange. Bee was dressed in red. Bop was dressed in black. King Chomper couldn't figure out what was wrong, but he knew who he had to talk to next. Clip and Clop, the knights. So King Chomper ran as fast as he could to the stables where Clip and Clop were, and he found them doing their favorite dance called Step to the Side, Gallop, Gallop, Step to the Side, Gallop, Gallop, Step to the Side, Gallop, Gallop. King Chomper knew something was wrong, but he couldn't quite put his finger on it. So he decided to look for a clue in the Rook Towers, the place built from the magical rocks of Mount Rookanook, where he kept all his yummy, delicious food. When King Chomper got to the Rook Towers, he expected to find all his food. But when the doors opened, water came rushing out. King Chomper couldn't figure out what was happening, but he knew someone he could ask, Queen Bella, the most powerful chess piece, the piece that can move the most around the chessboard, the most active piece in the game. So King Chomper went to look for Queen Bella. He ran as fast as he could to find her, but she was sitting in the hammock, reading a book, staying as still as possible. She wasn't out and about at all. King Chomper said, "What's happening here?" "I don't know, King Chomper. Maybe you should ask King Shaky," Queen Bella responded. So that's what he did. he went to find King Shaky. King Chomper ran as fast as he could to King Shaky's castle, but the door was locked. He looked through the window and saw something that he couldn't believe. King Shaky, the Shaky King, scared of putting everything, even one toe on the grass, was walking on a tightrope. But not just any tightrope. A tightrope 100 feet up in the air. And below him weren't squishy soft pillows, but crocodiles, snapping their jaws at King Shaky, ready to eat him in one bite. This was the craziest thing King Chomper had ever seen. All these silly things, couldn't believe it. Let's see if we can remember all the silly things that happened. So in the beginning of the story, King Chomper woke up with was it a big yawn? No, it was a tiny yawn. Then he got up and was the sun shining? No, it was dark outside. Then Chef Squishy Feet said they were having a meal. Was it breakfast? No, it was dinner. Pizza for dinner. Did King Chomper want to eat the pizza? No, he was full. Then he went to see Bee and Bop, who normally like green and white. But what colors did they like this time? Red and black. And then he found Clip and Clop, who normally go gallop, gallop, step to the side. But this time, how did their dance go? Step to the side, gallop, gallop. And then he went to the Rook's Tower, which is normally full of food, but this time, what was it full of? Water. Then King Chomper found Queen Bella, who wasn't actively running around. What was she doing? She was laying in a hammock and reading a book. And finally, King Chomper found King Shaky, the scared king. But what was he doing this time? Walking a tightrope 100 feet in the air, and below were snapping crocodiles. This was the craziest day in the world. King Chomper said, "What is going on?" King Shaky said, "What? Didn't you hear, King Chomper? Once every 100,000 years or so, when the sun doth shine and the grass doth green, everything in the kingdom is backwards. So this is the day, crazy day. Everything is backwards," said King Chomper. "That's right. The sun sets in the morning, we wake up to have dinner, and things become opposite, like food in your tower turns to water. Everything is backwards." Wait, does that mean chess is backwards too? Yes, today chess is backwards. What do you mean backwards? Well, today, in order to win a game of chess, you must lose all your pieces. King Chomper couldn't believe it. He wanted to play chess, but he'd never played a game of chess before where he wanted to lose all his pieces. "King Shaky, I want to play chess, but this isn't chess like I know it. What's this game of chess called?" "Well, King Chomper, because today's crazy day, this game of chess is called Crazy Chess." "Okay, King Shaky, then let's play some crazy chess." So King Chomper played crazy chess with King Shaky, and he lost all his pieces, and he won the game. And today, that's what we're going to play too. The same game King Chomper and King Shaky played on Crazy Day. Crazy Chess.